Does the Renters' Rights Act make the housing crisis worse?
In short, I think it does. More regulation, it's going to be tougher on small landlords, and it's probably going to shrink the supply further.
Why is there a housing crisis?
Quite simple, not enough supply. We're not building enough, too many empty homes. We're not doing enough to free the supply line up.
Should I put my money into stocks or crypto?
But if you're an expert in those fields, I have no doubt there's an amazing opportunity there. But I think if you look back over the last 50 to 100 years, the most reliable source of income, the most reliable asset class has always been real estate.
Is being a landlord ethical?
Yeah, I think of course it is. I mean, I think the problem here lies in the quality of landlords. Landlords just only increase supply. I think it's the quality of those landlords and the product they supply to tenants is more the problem.
How much of an issue are overseas investors buying up streets in the UK?
Yeah, look, it could be an issue, absolutely, if those properties sit empty. But I think the whole point is overblown. The real problem is actually the shortage of supply.
What are your feelings towards the Green Party's rent cap policy?
Look, I think it's a lovely idea on paper. It sounds very idealistic, but I think the reality here is that we need more properties. And with such tight regulation, with rent caps, it's only likely to shrink the housing supply.
If you lost everything tomorrow and had to start again, what would you actually do first?
Work my arse off, and I'd use AI to the best of its capabilities to try and build my capital back up. And as soon as I had £20,000 plus, I'd get back into property.
If someone wants to learn more about investing, what should they be reading?
I would say rather than reading is what they should be doing, and really trying to participate in deals is the best way to learn.
If you could ban one thing in the property industry, what would it be?
Lawyers.
What should somebody in their early 20s do in order to get into property?
If I was starting my 20s today, I would tell people, go and work with people who are actually doing deals on the ground, developers, investors, traders, and try and learn every aspect that you can of property. Don't worry about your salary for the first phase of your career. Worry about learning, and as soon as you've learned, then you have an ability to go and use those learnings and invest yourself.